Ready for episode 6? Let's go! So today we are going to learn about the language learning journey. So how do we learn? What are the steps of the language learning process? Why do we feel like we are hitting a plateau after just a few lessons into our language target? And what is happening in this crazy brain of ours? These are some of the questions we are going to answer for you. This is Chameleon Concept People. So what is this thing, the language learning journey? Does it mean we must buy a plane ticket and travel to, let's say, Beijing and start studying as soon as we embark on the plane? No, of course, it's not really what it means. The language learning journey is a 4-step evolution model when learning a new language. It was designed by the anonymous men or women, and wherever you are, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. So let us look at this model now. The learning journey process is a shift from the unconscious incompetent state to the unconscious competent state. In between the two of them, we find the conscious incompetent state and the conscious competent state. But what do they really mean? The unconscious incompetent state means we are not aware that we are not good at something, or we don't really care anyway. The conscious incompetent state means we finally realize how bad we are at something. We now want to be good at it and start learning how to do it. The conscious competent state means we now have the basic knowledge to do whatever it is we've been learning, but with great efforts. We must pay extra attention in order to carry out this task successfully. Finally, the unconscious competent state, or mastery. The mastery is when we start doing something without even thinking about it. One example would be walking down the stairs. Do you actually stop at the top of your staircase to think about how to place one foot in front of the other, and all while maintaining your balance? Well, if you are old enough to follow the Chameleon concept, I'm ready to bet my entire life savings that the answer is no. Now, how does that reflect on learning a language? Well, let's take the example of Arabic. You live and work in Sydney and your mother tongue is English. You work for an oil company and they are planning to open a branch in Qatar. Now, at the next company meeting, your director announces that 3 candidates have been pre-selected to champion this project in the Middle East. You, Brenda, and Brandon. Now, he adds that whoever reaches the highest level of Arabic within 12 months exactly gets to go over there and triple the salary. Your eyes go wide. You start having a nosebleed. Sweat starts spilling out of control. You are in total overheat. And language is the only obstacle between you and finishing that mortgage in a world record breaking time. You were in a complete unconscious incompetence mode up until now. Let me tell you, you are now going full speed towards conscious incompetence. You learn about Chameleon concept and start exploring your learning profile. You hire a private Arabic teacher or language method or both, depending on your learning profile, and start gaining the basics of the language. You start learning how to write and read. It's great. You feel you're flying until you hit a plateau. Then you are like, oh my gosh, this is so hard. What should I do? You may start getting low until you get back up again. Suddenly you get up one day and you understand almost everything. You don't need to overheat your brain to understand a sentence from A to Z. You just hit the jackpot. You don't need to search for your words before saying them out loud. Welcome to the mastery land. You just got promoted.